Welcome back to Just for Context, the show where we highlight voices that deserve your attention. So, today we have a guest who is an independent artist who is carving out a lane with sharp delivery, personal lyrics, and real DIY hustle. He's from Lake County, Illinois, so a fellow Illinoisan like myself, just outside of Chicago, about 30 minutes or so. And if you're not familiar with him yet, this is your chance to change that. Today we're going to be talking about his music, his upcoming tapes, and what he's building with Nightstar Studio. Today we're talking to Luh Q. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, good. Good to have you on the podcast, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right. So before we get into your projects, I wanted to let the audience get to know you and where you're coming from, literally and creatively. So you are from Lake County, which is right outside of Chicago area.
Right.
How did growing up there influence your sound and the way you approach your music?
Um, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even say I'm really influenced by like being from there. Like when I started making music, that like all came like from myself. So I ain't see somebody else doing like, oh, okay, I'm from. I just started doing music, and then I fell in love with it. Really.
Gotcha. So kind of just building from the ground up yourself and not really relying on anybody else. I get
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah. Especially in when you rap, you gotta be grounded and know how to do it by yourself. You can't rely on nobody else.
Sure, for sure. Yeah, that perspective definitely comes through with the way you write. It feels like grounded and hungry at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Um, a lot of artists post music online, but not everyone sounds like they mean it. So, from the first snippets you shared, it felt like you weren't trying to just go viral, but you were trying to like build something real and trying to build from the ground up. So, when did this music thing become serious for you, where you decided this isn't a hobby anymore, but it's something I want to commit to?
I'd say like about a year ago, I had came from college, and I was like, while I was in college, like I was constantly making music. Like that's all I think about. Any chance I get, I'm making music. So I'm like, I might as well just start putting my all into this. And from the feedback I was getting from people too, so I was like, all right, I might as well do this. And I really fell in love with it. Like after the first song I made, like in my basement, it was like I want to say like 2 years ago, maybe three, like 2022. Uh, Ever since I did that, that's what I've been trying to do. So once I felt it, I'm like, this is my call and this is what I'm here to do.
Yeah, man, you could definitely hear that shift, and how intentional everything feels. Uh, so let's talk about your most recent release, or one of your bigger release,
Mm-hmm.
Almost There.
Right.
So artists often use their titles and cover arts to say something deeper, more than just like a name or a look. Like for example, J. Cole, his album in like 2014, Forest Hills Drive wasn't just a title, but it was an actual like childhood home, symbolizing his return from roots. Or Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, MAAD City, Mad City wasn't just a catchy phrase, but it framed an entire narrative about his life growing up in Compton and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when did it become, or sorry, when it comes to Almost There, what does that title mean for you? Like, is it a personal reflection or a statement or like where you're at right now or somewhere else, something else entirely?
Yeah, it was definitely that. When I chose the title, Almost There, it was like I was going through a process. Like I was caring what other people had to say, and like I was listening to other people's opinions. It was affecting me too. So when I came up with that, it was like, all right, I got it. If I want to be able to do this how I want to do it, I can't really care what other people got to say. And so at that time, I was almost there, like switching my mindset to like, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. So it's like I gotta keep on going to get to where I'm trying to be. So yeah.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. So now on your socials, you've been teasing a new tape. Just saying like tape soon. But the energy feels different already since you posted snippets that hit a little bit harder and sound more polished, and show a little bit more range. So
Yeah.
can you give us any like insight into the new project and what's different this time around in the music or your mindset?
I feel like with this new tape, flawless. Like I tapped into like different styles as I did with the other two albums, and I feel like it actually like fit me more, and like the music was coming out better. So yeah,
Absolutely. Definitely feels like a level up for sure.
yeah,
Um,
and it feel
so
like the music coming easier too. Like I've been able to knock out more and more songs. So yeah,
oh yeah, it's great whenever you get into like that flow, like where you
yeah,
can't stop.
yeah.
So alongside your solo work, you've also been building something a little bit bigger with Night Star Studio. And from what I've seen, it's more than just like a tag or a label, but it feels like a long-term foundation, something you and your brother are locked in on. So, what exactly is Night Star Studio, and how did it start, and what's like the vision behind it?
Shout out my brother Vaughn first, my twin. He the one that really started that. He made clothes. He got a drop coming out soon. I don't know when this is going to be released, but he got some clothes coming out soon. But it started off he was making clothes, and then we had met, and like I had met him while he was making clothes and stuff in high school, and then I started rapping, and like he know how to like graphic design and stuff, so he had made me a cover art. I'm like, we might as well just like attach like the clothing with the music, and then yeah, like we started doing it for real. But yeah, we're trying to turn it into a label, and then with clothes and stuff. So yeah, just trying to build something on our own, not having to rely on somebody else.
Yeah, that's definitely something I see from you guys is like building from the ground up, I definitely respect that. Um, all right. So you come from a place that doesn't always get like spotlights in hip hop. So Lake County isn't Chicago, but it's close.
Mhm.
Um, so Chicago's like known as this place where rappers come from and stuff, but nobody really thinks about Lake County. Um, so what does it mean to you to like come from a place like that? And do you feel any like pressure to be one of the voices trying to put it on the map?
Um, to be honest, I don't feel there's no pressure at all. I haven't even been in Lake County for like the past year. I moved from Lake County, and I would say like the reason you don't hear about Lake County is because like how I put this, like the people in Lake County, they not going they not gonna sit there and like help support you. Like you gonna have to do it all on your own, basically. Like if I'm being honest, like all my plays come from everywhere else but Lake County. I don't get no plays from that part. So that's probably why you don't see a lot of people even make it out from Lake County because I don't know, it's weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. Just people just don't want to see you win. Don't I can't say people don't want to see you win, but like I don't know, you just not gonna get that support coming out of Lake County. So you gonna have to do it on your own or move away. So that's what I did.
Yes. I definitely get that. I
Yeah,
come from a small town as well where it's like nobody really everybody's kind of on their own thing over there and it's kind of hard to kind of blow up or whatever whenever people there have like such different what's the word like such different interests.
yeah.
Um
They
but
almost look at it like funny that you trying to do something and trying to actually do it. So it's like it is what it is though. I can't really trip about that. I know how that's what it comes with this rapping shit. Like most of the people that you know personally not gonna support you is gonna be random strangers. So I keep that in mind a lot. So I don't really let it affect me.
that's always good to hear from an artist. So, excuse me. Since a lot of people are hearing this, since a lot of people hearing this podcast might be discovering you for the first time, I want to give you a little bit of space to speak directly to them. So, if someone's about to listen to your music for the first time, what's something you want them to walk away with after hearing you that's like different than just any other song?
Um, I would say most of the time I put a message like in my song, uh, like I'll try to tell you like be positive, keep working. Um, and I want you to like feel good when you hear my music, like smile, bump your head, be able to fall asleep to it. And also, sometimes my music hit deeper, so you're gonna have to hear it a couple times to like understand what I'm saying. Like even for me, like I'll make a song, I'll listen to it 6 times. Sixth listen, I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize I said that. Like that wordplay, that I'll surprise myself. Like damn, that's raw. So if you actually want to listen to my music and actually understand what I'm saying, like listen to it a couple times. Don't just listen to it once. Like because with your favorite artist too, you don't just listen to it one time. You're gonna listen to it like 6, 7 times. Like artist to drop a song, everybody say it's trash. You'll go listen to it for yourself to try to convince you that you like it, or either you don't. So that's what I would say.
Sure, yeah. My great grandmother always said, if you don't like something, try it one more time. So I definitely think that that connects right there for sure. That says it all though, yeah. So that's it for this episode of Just for Context. Big thanks to Luh Q for coming through today, coming from Lake County and going to LA, working over there now. You said LA, right? Or Cali?
No, I'm just in Cali right now.
Cali.
I might be going back to Charlotte, or I might be staying out here. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Gotcha. So he's coming from there and putting in the work with Night Star Studio with his brother and dropping some music with a purpose. So go ahead and stream his music. Go ahead and stream Almost There and all his other tracks. And follow him on Instagram. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but his handle is at ns.luhq. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right.
All right. And stay locked in for the new tapes because it's coming. So that's all I got for this podcast right here. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. And that's all for this podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that. And more stuff coming soon. So take it easy, everybody, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.